here we are at a episode that just through osmosis I've heard things about. Well, I've heard words to describe singular words to describe this episode. Just bad being one of them. And I have no idea why. I think through osmosis I may know, like, something, like, like, one very surface level character, or surface level detail of a character, who is the clown. But I don't know why this case is that, like, renown, I guess I'll say. So let's find out. I'm sure it will... Oof, lag there a bit. I'm sure this will go perfectly fine. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Oh no. Are we gonna create Robin in this scene? The world's greatest magician, the one, the only, Maximilian Galactica. Well, damn. And now he's dead. Actually, I shouldn't laugh. That might actually have been the case. Boxing Day. Berry Big Circus. Oh no. It's a good name, I'm not gonna lie. Circus entrance. Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet. That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode on a giant ball. Fourth circus trope. Not to mention that guy who flew through the air. Oh, there it is. That is cute as hell animation. Oh, but... Okay, quick aside. I know I mentioned this last time, but, like, the robotic animations in this really throw me off now that I've seen, like, how the original game was rendered. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? No, a magician. Is the sun seriously going behind clouds? It was like... It's fucking weird. Huh. Hold on a sec. No, not quite that. Fuck. Oh, I don't know why. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, the sun's out. I want to get some natural light in here. And for some reason, my blinds were being a pain. Mr. Nick? Huh? What is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think that has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. Here's how magic of the Phoenix Wright universe works. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since a terrible incident in Curain Village, and it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. Ah, it's time to go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of disappointed we didn't see more of that. I guess that's not really what this game focuses on, and it might just come back later, like, because there was some obvious things that happened in the book ending in the last case that the story probably doesn't end there. But seeing Pearl kind of not react to much of this is a bit weird. But they could go somewhere with it. It's not a bad thing necessarily. It's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. Pearls, you remember the train? Of course I did, but I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really. You going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's Eve? New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you'll get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Okay, you guys have had 6 months to try and clear this up. Like, that's actually kind of silly. Like, I know they're going for the joke, but, like, you had 6 months to, like, help Pearl through that, but not to correct this thing? Okay. I'm glad you'll get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Pearly, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. December 28th. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up one day. In one day. Ah. Hello, this is Wright & Co. Law. Nick, it's terrible. Ah, Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office. What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. The TV? Now let's check in at the scene. Is this gonna be another, like, oh, the Steel Samurai was murdered thing? Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Berry Big Circus. The Berry Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Berry Big Circus. That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested who? Max. They arrested Max Galactica. Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max. Popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. I wonder why. Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. You've still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? I guess we're just gonna help him. I mean, I want to help him, because, like, he's... Okay, hang on. We're gonna find out something first. Actually, can I look at the court record now? No, okay. Oh, I can, but there's not a detail there. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand? Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. Fabulous. What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Oh no. Welcome to the visitor's room. It's Max. Nick, look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica. Alright, sweetie, pick a card. Any card. He called me sweetie. Nick! Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card. Any card. This one. Uh-huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. Ah, he got it. He got it. Nick, look, he got it. What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galacticus' hearts. Like, listen. At first I was gonna say, oh yeah, this guy's hot, but like, just edging ever so closely to being a little bit of a creep, but... Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. Max, you should, like, Nick pick a card. Eek. I want to steal one of his hearts. And you are... Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? No, whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yes, I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. This episode's gonna be a fucking ride. Okay. Thank for his aerial illusions, accused of murder. Oh yeah. Actually, never mind. Useless tangent. Alright. Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself. Fabulous. I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of security glass between us. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this world disappear. Legitimately sweating, and... Is that always the 5 of spades? Yes. Okay. That would have been really neat if he was just, like, throwing random cards away. What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. Jeez, people nowadays. They get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabulous of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was a I mean, it was an amazing day. Wow, that's incredible. Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for the most modest magician. You are signed to an exclusive contract with the Berry Big Circus, correct? That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know? Magic is so fabulous, you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie. You're right. You're so right. However, the circus... It's a dinosaur. A thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the very big circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick, isn't it? Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie? Yes. I made all the old crusty circus performers obsolete. But I kind of like the circus performances. Maya looks a bit down. Weird. It's almost like a character who's kind of a piece of shit to everyone else around him because he's so self-important that he is the business. But, might be an asshole. What? Tell me what happened at the Big Berry Circus. Berry Big Circus. Last night. The ringmaster was murdered. The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Of course. Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room. So then, why were you arrested? Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters. That's all. Nick? I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster? Uh-huh. What did you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears? Maya, would you please ask him? What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Salary? I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. Don't you? You agree, don't you? Yes. That's all you talked about? Of course. It was a fabulous chat. And there it is. Okay. Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it. What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape. I don't really have much to go on here. Can I move elsewhere? No. Ugh. Okay. Maybe I actually need to do a thing here. I guess we can at least give it a shot. Meeting with Russell. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth. The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary. I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? Absolutely not. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Yeah, but, like, I couldn't move anywhere, unless I just meant to go back to the office and figure out what to do next, I guess. So, done all that. There's nothing to examine. There's nothing I can really present to him, so, yeah. Okay. Excuse me? I'm sorry, am I missing something? She's unusually clean. What? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's so quiet you could forget he was even there if he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall, kind of like a magnet on a refrigerator. What? What? I can't believe it. I'm stuck already. But, like, I didn't get anything from anything. Like, I guess, like, I haven't presented this. What is that badge? Is that used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He isn't wasting his time. Max, you're... Okay, okay. Relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder. Don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So? I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means... I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? Max? Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max. He's crushed. Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me. I didn't kill nobody. Didn't kill nobody? Maybe more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit, but a killer? That's insane. I could never. Max? I swear, I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay. I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. You'll sure are nice folks. Max? Yes? What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Johns. Fucking God. That's Billy Bob Johns. I'll give him that accent when he's doing this kind of falling part. What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. Okay, rude. Like, country bumpkins can be magicians. It's not... Fucking yikes. Ah, that's really weird. Like, when he's a rich and kind of, like, successful magician, Maya's like, ah, yes, he's so wonderful. And the second he breaks character and seems, like, lesser, she's suddenly like, oh. Like, I get that's kind of the, I guess, point here where he's, like, elusive and kind of attracts people because of his success and whatnot, and puts on that air, but it just has this little bit different, like, I guess it's because of my outlook now, that's kind of, I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie. Huh? Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. I'm surprised that wasn't in my court record, actually. It was the 10 of Hearts, right? Well, how did he got it right? Again? What can I say? You too. You've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? Well, yeah. I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? Oh. Alright, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Okay, now can we move around? Yes, okay, good. Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades. I feel like contextually that word gets pronounced differently sometimes, and I never figured out why. We're here again. Yep, this time we're here for work. Hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. Lodging House Plaza, Big Top. Okay, so let's go here first. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into the stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky. Ah, it's you two. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How is it you guys always seem to know where I'm working a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own house. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the. Wait, if I have to be at the circus anyway. Why am I having trouble, like, piecing together how that's meant to sound? Jesus. I should have slept in. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick, he complained. That's a rarity. Let's go back to business now, okay? Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma. Ah, she isn't gonna hit me with a whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of the whip never ends, pal. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. Ooh, we're gonna come back to this. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth? You haven't heard what happened to him. Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that they're dancing around like, oh, he's gone, implying he might be dead, but he's actually not. He's just resigned or whatever. He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Miss Edgeworth isn't around? Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick? The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 PM. He died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal. It was rather cold. This is the scene of a crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right around where you were standing right now. Or stand now. Ah! Surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. That... So I started giving him, like, an Australian accent, because that's, like... The pal kind of works into that, but I didn't think he'd say noggin, and that's, like, perfect. Yeah, it's pretty clear-cut as far as murder goes. Oh, it's pretty clear-cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But... There's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. Huh. There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. What was this one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints? Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under the body? No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now. And? What is so mysterious about the footprints? Oh, whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is... the killer's footprints aren't there. Bingo. Where did the killer come from? And where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there is no way the killer committed this crime while flying. A flying culprit? That's when something just clicked in my head. There's no way. Flying is impossible. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated it. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Nice. Footprints kind of match the shoes. It's not someone else's footprints. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so we've talked everything. I guess now I can go to the big top. Have a look around. Oh, I probably should have examined the scene there, because that was technically the scene of the crime. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Grrr. Huh? Nick? It wasn't me. Is that an actual tiger? Tiger! He's coming this way. Ah! Rip Phoenix, right? Nick, you're too young to die. Nick! Stay, heal. I'm still here. I'm not dead. Yet. Nick, are you okay? Scared you, didn't I? Oh. Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? Oh. What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter me? Nick, you almost died there. Huh, he wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally get to play with a people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Huh? You agree, don't you? I guess? What do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo, your costume. Eh? It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean like clothes? You don't mind me letting... You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best. Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. You put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we really look odd. Nice to meet you. Likewise. What happened? Hey Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. Oh, my dad was murdered. Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say? So, the ringmaster was your... Yep, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why does it have to be so slow? Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad? Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 PM. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. Regent. So she was with that beast. That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead. There's someone whose father was just murdered. She seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary. He's cute. Those two don't need to be mutually exclusive. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend. Leon? Yes, Leon the Lion. Leon the Lion, Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices. Leon, he died? Yes, actually, he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Present the picture? What about this? What can you tell me? I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Really? You too? I understand exactly what you mean. I never expected Maya to make a new friend in a strange place like this. Okay. Look, that's where Max comes out during the show. Gotta admit, that was a pretty cool effect. We're planning for me to start coming out of the lion during the show. That's great, Regina. Yeah, I'll ride on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Whoa, these lights are huge. I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course. I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, Regina? Nick. He's no hero, is he? Ouch. Thanks a lot, Maya. The seats are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means that lots of people can fit in the big top. He's right. We can fit 500 people into a show. 500? That's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. At least that's what Max said. Doesn't seem to be anything here that I can help us. Not a single clue. You know, I've been meaning to ask you, what exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? Bloody chainsaw, for instance. Well, there's definitely not one of those here. Hey, it's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. It's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Ah, a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one. Why does this game keep making a big deal about ladders versus step ladders? It's really weird. I don't get it. Okay, so we talked to Regina about everything. We presented her with what we could. Oh, but we do know Russell Berry now. The blonde... the blonde Monopoly man. We've examined everything here. We didn't examine everything here, though. If there's anything interesting to look at. This year, I finally won an air conditioner. What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work, too? What do you mean you won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? Can't afford one of those things. But I got lucky and won it as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't even get enough. I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. Oof. It's gotta be fucking rough being gumshoe, Jesus. The safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long, so they should have been on at the time of the murder. So he's saying the murder took place in the light? How strange. How strange indeed. This is the only place that the snow has been trounced upon. The murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over. No. We're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. What? I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. The other detectives all had a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God there was all this snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. Yeah, that's kind of concerning. There's some evidence under the tarp over there. Hey, watch it, pal. The killer is behind that tarp. Ah! Gotcha. I was just kidding. Okay. Seemed to be everything here. He gave me the photos, so it doesn't really make sense to do that. Maybe we can get more from her on father? Yeah. After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off into his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. Ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out for myself. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Regina front and center on this on that poster. Photo of them on the desk, and then there's a bunch of Maximilian stuff. There's also a letter. There's also a folder there. This was the ringmaster's room? Yes, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night. And now that you mention it, that is what he said. I wonder what... That's an interesting poster. Ah, it's a poster of Max. I want it. I want it. Nick, I want it. Oh, I want to get out of here. There's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be here. We're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But you didn't even notice that I took one. Ah, she already swiped one. You're incorrigible, you know that? Emblazoned with Max's 3 famous symbols. Okay. What is that? That's the tiger, for sure. That looks like the big top, I would guess. And this looks like inside looking down at the audience, I think. Kind of going off the fact that there's a lot of horizontal lines here. This looks like a triangular shape that kind of meets at the top with some decorations along the side. Like, yeah, I'm not 100% on what those are, but yeah. Okay. Feather in the hat. Sorry, I'm trying to take this all in. He's got like a relatively complicated character design, so I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any like minor details. Okay. Jesus, did they really need to make his pants that like low on him? Oh, I mean, that's kind of that is an aspect of his shtick, so I guess that makes sense. Okay. Well, I mean, let's not beat around the bush. It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on top. Ah, look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes! What is it? I didn't know that a magician... This salary is incredible. She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You could say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise. This document is dated a week ago. Huh. Documents related to Max's salary negotiations. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago. Right. So if he came back here, he was possibly renegotiating. But then where's the papers for that? Interesting. This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Well, I mean, we don't know much else about him, so... You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat pocket. Huh? Where? Where? Ah, calm down, Maya. Can't just go rummaging through people's coats. Ah, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. I mean, you literally just did steal a poster in this scene, so, like, it's not exactly unwarranted. This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colours. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it is 100% all-natural organic mascara. And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. Ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. Oh, yeah, I guess this was, like, the arts. That was definitely a thing that was, around. But also, he's a circus performer. They wear makeup. That's not... That... All these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. Looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robert Clown Research Center. Oh, sorry, robot. I said Robert. I'm sorry, what? You're kidding, right? What? That may be perfect. What? That may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Okay. Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus's history. This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We can put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? Big poster. Look at all the stars on the poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You'll say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it, don't miss out on a stunning life-or-death courtroom thrill ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. Oof. He's probably right, though. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed. Just look at all the awards this circus has won. Like, All-County Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow. The Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined. Yeah, Beer Belly is a bit... Okay, so... Is there anything else to this? This was the table he used when visitors came to see him. Ew, there's mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't even think about it. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway? Interesting that there was mud on the table. Looks like we've looked at everything. Okay. So we got the thing about contract negotiation, and that was a week ago. So is that solid enough proof to go back to Max and contradict him? Possibly? What if I just go around and present... Oh, actually, you know what? I present this. Can you tell me about it? Okay. Maybe that's something for Max, then. I can also do this. What about this? Yep, no, nothing. Alright. Yep. Actually, I wonder if Gumshoe has anything to say about this. You know I can't tell you two... You know I can't tell you two anything about the evidence we gathered? Stingy. Stingy? When you put it so bluntly, it kind of hurts my feelings, pal. You know, I can't... Well, I mean, you are. It's not inaccurate, but it is a bit mean. Let's go back to the detention center. Okay. Tell me more about this. What about this? Fabulous. You like me to sign this for you? Oh. Okay. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna see if this works. Like, I don't think this directly contradicts it, but it might lead me in the right direction. Last night, you met with the ringmaster to negotiate your salary. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth, the whole truth. What do you mean? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? I do. That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max? Perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room last night? I don't think I know this. I'll give it a shot, but... No. Don't look at me like that. This isn't easy for me, you know. How about it, Max? How about what? What do you expect me to do with this? Let me guess. You're showing me that so I can make it disappear for you, right? No. Please don't make it disappear. I gotta try again. The ringmaster called him. Wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share what you spoke about. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night? So, the show ends, the ringmaster more or less, runs to his office. He then calls, Max in. Could it be the contract? I don't know. You know what? I might try and double show it. Fuck it. You can always give it a shot. It was on the table. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. It's not a problem with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to this room. He called you. Why did you do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share what you spoke about. Well, not if I don't have to. isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night? Yeah, because the argument we're making at the moment is you didn't just talk to him about the negotiations. Well, so here's the thing. I don't know if you completed negotiations is... Well, I mean, we're saying that he didn't complete negotiations that night, but you could still argue that the negotiation was the problem? I'll give it a try. No. Alright. I don't think I have anything to go on here. What about this? Would you like me to sign it? No. That's the ringmaster. That's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. He was going to be like a father to you. Wait, what did he say? He was going to be like a father to me. Huh. Maybe there's something we can get from showing that photo to... No. I thought I might have already done that, but... I can't tell you anything. Unless it was something to do with the box. Like, that's really the only thing I can think of at the moment. Because, like, he didn't just get hit over the head wandering around doing nothing. He looked like he was carrying this case around. So, like, I could argue that, like, that had something to do with it. Since it's the only other thing I managed to glean from this whole thing. Oh, well, there's a new thing here. This is probably not going to be much, but... Alright, we've got lots of things we need to look into. No time for slacking. Let's get going. Okay. What's the matter? You seem down. Maximilian Galactica. Who could have guessed he was a country bumpkin? Why does that matter? Well, at least there's... So now what do we do? Huh? There's still lots of things we can do. Go to the scene of the crime, talk to witnesses, gather evidence. Yeah, I guess you're right. We still don't even know what happened in the first place. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. I could have sworn I've heard that before. Well, we never have enough information. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. What's the matter, Maya? Which poster is cooler? This one? This one or the Steel Samurai poster? I'm not a big fan of either one of them. I guess putting a poster of a magician in a law office is kind of strange. No stranger than a poster of a hunk of junk carrying around a spear. Yikes. Yeah, I guess that's something I could try. In fact, I might just go back and load, because I didn't actually do anything. I could save myself some health here, so fuck it. last night. Yeah. Like this. That's... It was on the table. Yeah. So you weren't negotiating about the thing. No. Ugh. Damn it. Unless something... No. Showing him that didn't, do anything. I could present him and get some more information, since I got that from Regina as well. What about this person? Unfortunately, I don't take on apprentices. I mean, just look at that the face on this one. It's not what I call fabulous. That's really weird considering who he's talking about, but that's awfully harsh. Nope. Ah, my sweetie pie. She must be really lonely with me all cooped up in here. Actually, she was laughing and rolling around with a tiger. She's my special someone, and I am her special someone. Uh-huh. Very complex. Huh. Interesting. Actually, you know, one thing I haven't done is, show this stuff to, Gumshoe either. It's Max! Hey! Where is Max now, anyways? You don't know? Nope. He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal. Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Hmm? Like what? Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya. But just you. Well... What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. Regina told me that someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways. And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well. What? Who was it? Someone named Trillo. Trillo? Apparently he's a tenor who sings in the circus. Haven't met him yet. Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. She must have some sort of strange power over them. You're not kidding. 2 people in one day? Even I want to profess my love for her. Me too. She's so cute. It's... Another 16-year-old. Cool. Great. Okay. So, now we have someone else to ask about. I don't... Maybe I'll run into them? Possibly? No. So I know the name Trillo, but it's not in evidence, so I can't present that to people. I can talk to people, but it doesn't look like anyone's... The only place there isn't a person right now is in the office? Probably not getting anything out of him. Oh, here we go. Wait, why is this happening again? Oh, right, because I loaded. Yeah. Smatty, you seem down. Maximum Galactica, who no country bumpkin. Fucking Jesus. So now what do we do? Huh? There's a lot we need to do. Information to make a case, blah blah blah. Great. No help at all. Oh, that's something I didn't do, was talk to Gumshoe about people. I should probably do that. Alright. Let's start with the obvious. I've got affidavits from some of the performers at this circus. They're certainly a strange bunch of characters. You don't say. Well, not stranger than you, I suppose. That was cold. I'm sorry, I was just messing around. I've got an affidavit. Sure, yep. Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, bad attitude follows you everywhere. He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. There we go. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. Okay, Gumshoe. My man. You found only the hat here. And nothing else. That... anyone could have left that there. It's a very obvious tell, like... Yeah. But, I mean, that's Gumshoe in a nutshell. Although, there is one interesting aspect to this that you could make more of an argument for. The person who did this had to do this very carefully as to not touch the ground, to not leave footprints anywhere. And if that is the case, if you dropped your hat for some reason... you couldn't actually go back and pick it up necessarily. So leaving something there in that circumstance isn't actually that out of the blue, or isn't that unreasonable. Well, it does have a classy decorative elements. Made to order hat that is a symbol of Max's fabulousness, found at the scene of the crime. Max uses his cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Who cares if they are mundane? At least they are. At least they're easy to understand. Must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness. Hey? Tell us about the eyewitness. Fucking... God damn it, Gumshoe. So about the eyewitness. You know, I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering the lodging house. Why is that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remember to tell you. It must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Can I just... Was I really able to just walk past him? That's fucking amazing. It's like, okay, Phoenix, don't go to the lodging house. It's like, okay. Okay, Gumshoe, I won't go to the lodging house. Good. And then he just watches me walk towards the lodging house, and he's just like, I did my job. I wonder whose room this is. The name tag on the door says Mo on it. I guess he's not here. Wow, it's a real mess in here. My room's probably worse, though. Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. Oh, really? Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for dummies, the joke's on you, treat your peons right, and the classic funny jokes are funny. Wow. Mo is very studious. The joke's on you, huh? No, no clues here. Clown equipment is funny looking. He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he was just a little bit too excited during practice? Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag? Yeah. With clowns, it's, awesome! Look at those shoes, they're great. Forget the shoes, check out the great gag banana peel. Sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch? Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas, laid on his bed in an excellent manner. What? Those are pajamas? You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew. Yeah, that is a bit weird. Whoops. All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. It must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it now? You better not want me to try one of those on. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. It's tough but fair. The fuck? What the? There's a string of carrots here. How strange. Carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. Can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. Look at the ceiling. Looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right. I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. Okay. I think that was everything in here. Think about Big Berry Circus. Okay. I guess... Now, we did get the hat. We didn't get the profile of Mo, so... let's go show that to everyone, I suppose. Oh. Very big circus, circus entrance. Huh? Hey, Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me. Oh. You are surprisingly normal looking, despite looking very vacant. Hello. Wow. You sure is a quiet one. Oh, fuck, is he a mime? Excuse me? What, huh? Me? Yes, you work at the circus, don't you? No, I'm just your everyday average Joe. Average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying, like any regular person would hang around a circus dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, just happened to be, passing by. I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny. Not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist? I'm Benjamin Woodman. Your last name is Woodman? Yes, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben. Ah, yes, that's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. Excuse me, Ben? Yes? You mean me? About the murder, I'd like to talk to you about the details, if I may. Really? I'm just a regular normal guy. I didn't know. This guy's so nervous. He's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica? Max? He's not very nice. Did you just say that Max is not very nice? Ow. My head hurts. Yikes. I hope he's okay. Sounds like he just popped a gasket. Ben, so you're a ventriloquist? I'm just a regular guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Well, right now, my... Why... he's contagious. That's not funny, Phoenix. Okay. Didn't really get much from him. Do you mind taking a look at this? I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Would you mind taking a look? You won't say anything else about Max. Nope. Nope. Let's go into the big top and see if we can get something out of Regina, maybe. Ah, that guy. His name is Ben, right? Huh? You don't know him? I don't know. He didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trillo, right? Wait, we're the ones asking the questions around here. Okay. That's a useful piece of information. He knows this Trillo person. I haven't shown you this either. This silk hat is Max's. That's right. It's beautiful, isn't it? I thought up the idea for wearing the hat. Huh? Really? Yep, he took my sketch to the hat shop, and they made a custom hat for him based off the sketch. There is only one of these silk hats in the entire world. Isn't that cool? Oh, interesting. So this isn't just, oh yeah, it's like a pretty unique hat. It's like, no, there is literally only one of these. God, what else haven't we done? Turn that down a bit on my end. Music is a bit much, right now. So we haven't really gotten anything out of you yet. Suppose... something's happened, so maybe... Ooh. Hello? Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big wiener! The 1 millionth visitor to the room of Mr. Mo Curls, aka me! Earplugs. Must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. Did you get my joke right there? Oh no. Why has he got a carrot on his head? I welched on giving you more than one. No. No. If it was funny, it is your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen. People who usually don't laugh are usually last seen at Lansing. Catch my drift. Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have a great taste in clothes, girlie. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta Garb. Oh. Yeah. I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two, but this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it, but you have to admit he is kind of funny. No, I do not have to admit that, because he isn't. And so he continues to laugh. Could you please tell us more about the very big circus? It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition. But I love the circus. I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. We work harder to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh. Ha 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 ha. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. Real class act. Even when there was no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. How can anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Mar. Wiggity what? I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 PM last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tucking out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek of the crime. Just as we suspected, this guy's the eyewitness of the crime. All the more weird that Gumshoe just let us walk right through. Ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth. But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician. The one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder. Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Oh, well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. Oh, I guess you're right. Maybe I could tell you a few details? But only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you can do it. What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. At least his expectations are low? No, I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh. Cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll let you... I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Wow. That night, once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... Without question, without a doubt, it was the magician. That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he is letting on. It's that uppity faker's uppity top hat. They found this at the scene of the crime, didn't they? That's what I've been told. Unbelievable. That jerk killed the ringmaster. It really is a shame what happened to the ringmaster. Huh, Mo? I was trying to do a thing where, like, he has his clown voice when he's being funny, and then every other time he's like old smoking performer, but like I can't do the funny voice, unfortunately. It's not there. It seems that the ringmaster was truly a great man. Lawrence Curls, the ringmaster's old friend, a pleasant stooge of a clown. Oh, Ben. How's he doing? He's a ventriloquist, isn't he? That's right. Boy, was I surprised when they told me his secret. He's got a second mouth where his belly button should be. How is that funny? Just kidding. Ben wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder. Ah, that's quite... That's a simple problem to solve. He won't talk if he doesn't have his puppet Trillo. Trillo? Is a puppet? Ben doesn't have his ventriloquist puppet, you'll barely get a word out of it. Really? Master and puppet. Well, that's helpful. So I have to... Benjamin Woodman without his puppet Trillo. Ben won't say much. Was it actually there before? I feel like it wasn't. So I've talked to him all I can. What do you think about this? Anything come to mind? You want some advice on your development as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you do. When you tell a joke, imagine everyone's wearing underwear and dancing the lambada. I think that's enough advice for now. Nick, he was giving you good advice. Don't be so close-minded. Alright. So, I have to go and find his puppet then? I don't understand how I actually go about doing that though, which is another thing. That's Mo! He's such a funny clown. He's been a good friend to my dad for a really long time now. He was good friends with the ringmaster? My dad always said, when it comes to who I can entrust the circus to, it's definitely Mo. Yep, that clown is one lovable stooge. Don't you think so, Nick? No comment. Okay, so we know we're not getting anything out of Ben until we find his puppet, but how do we do that? I mean, I guess I can show him his profile and that thing? No. It's from yep. Ow. My eye. Oh, I'm not presenting. Damn it. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too. It's a weird sentence. Mo! Sorry, I crossed the line. But he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clogged Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben? The ventriloquist with the speech impediment? You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. Yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. This is an atlas. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, I killed myself. Really, I'm dying here. Coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Map of the Big Berry Circus. Is that just an atlas, though? Like... Oh, fucking... I didn't want to do that. Acro, 3rd floor. Lodging house, Mo, 1st floor. Ringmaster's room, cafeteria, big... Berry Big Circus, big top. Okay. Well, that's helpful. So we can leave here and go to the circus entrance. Actually, come to think of it... no, I don't want to do that. I just want to look at it. Yeah, this doesn't look like the big top, but it still kind of looks a bit like it. I don't know what else it could be, though. Oh, unless, shit. Unless what it means is, his famous symbols are the hat, the white roses, and the cape. That's probably what it is. I probably misinterpreted that. That was dumb. Big top. Cafeteria? There it is. Ooh. Okay. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me, what was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning, Max clonked Ben over the head here. Also, just before we move on, this was a really good organic way to, like, in a lot of cases, you can move into areas that you don't, like, you can't look at anything in them. And it would be really easy, for example, to let Phoenix just go to the cafeteria and there's nothing here. Like, have a similar thing happen to what happened last case with the incinerator. But this was a really good way of having that. It's like, this is a huge circus. We don't know where everything is. We get told by certain people where things are. And that's how we kind of move into those areas without having it all there to begin with. Granted, it's not quite the same because this is an entirely different area compared to a detail of an area being different. But this is one of the ways that you can make sure that this whole thing seems to flow well. Like, I didn't know there was a cafeteria. I had no reason to think to look in the cafeteria until someone specifically mentioned it and pointed out where it was. Whereas, like... And it was specifically because I brought up something about a character that made sense, right? Whereas in the other case, I was looking through an area with something that specifically stood out, but I couldn't look into it until someone else mentioned it, which is less coherent. Like, that feels like that feels like the game design and not just a natural thing that would happen. So yeah, like, that was kind of neat. This game, like, admittedly, the incinerator is like the one time I feel so far that the game has really slipped up in that regard. Everything else has been like good, like really good for the most part, or at least like just whatever. But yeah, like, this was a really neat way of doing that. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. Huh. This is strange. There's nothing on top of this stand. Look here. Max is written on it. Must be his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, you could still eat hamburgers, right? I mean, I guess. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Ah, watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. Broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting there. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Him? Keep our cafeteria clean. Doesn't seem like anyone ever read this sign, huh? Maybe they should make it easy to understand. Clean it or die. Well, that would definitely make them clean up. Don't know about that. Ah, bulletin board for, bulletins. Doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Ah, boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Yeah, he probably would. The kitchen is over there. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburgers. You'd try it, wouldn't you? Not with a name like that. Looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Look at all these dishes. It makes me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside. Once we're finished with the case. Alright. Then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Wah! Where's the mute button when you need it? Ouch. That was kind of uncalled for. I don't think there's going to be anything else. Yeah, no, that's fine. So we got to show this to someone. I want to show this to Mo, actually. Oh, or maybe we can... Nope. Thought we might have finally been able to get something out of him without it, but we've been told specifically that we can't really get anywhere without it, so... What do you think? No. Okay, so it must be Max I have to talk to. Circus entrance. Detention center. Oh. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did you just call me his sweetie again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fabuloso. I mean, fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making a scary face. Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous. What about this? Fabulous. You'd like me to, I guess we could... Ah, this is my silk hat. It's the only one of its kind in the world. It's one of my most prized possessions. This silk hat proves that I was somewhere else. Where did they find this? Huh, sweetie? They found it at the murder scene. Ah, I, I, I don't know nothing about. I don't know nothing about nothing. Ugh, Max is so pathetic like this. Ugh. Max must be really confused. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs. How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Ah, yes, yes, yes. Sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They are absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious difference between us. People who really understand. For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She's truly my sweetie pie princess. Wow, that's so cool. That's already in the works. Oh? That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this Joker. Probably because she might not actually be accepting it. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder. Yes, I was with him around 10 PM, once I was done with practice. I went to his room after we had finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max, I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright, I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then, I waited for him. But he never came back. Did he go out to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. Interesting. I want to have a look at that picture again. So, the thing that immediately caught my eye is the fact that Max's cape and hat are hanging up in the corner there. By the sound of it, Russell didn't take that with him. Russell didn't take that with him. So, when he left, he said he'd be only 10 minutes. So, presumably Max waits there for like 10 minutes before things get discovered. I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Yeah, we've already been through that. I'm actually going to take a really quick bio break. I'm not going to have lunch just yet, but I do really need to pee, so I will be right back. Let's change the text, though. Come on. Yep, alright, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Back to it. Let's present him with some faces then. I think he didn't react to this, did he? No. Fortunately, I don't take on apprentices. I can't believe a guy with that ugly mug is after my sweetie pie princess. Especially after she has eluded my charms for such a long time. There isn't much you can do about that, right? You haven't even been truly in love, have you? When you are truly in love with someone, you'd be jealous of their mirror because it traps their image inside. Aww. Don't you think that's sweet of him, Nick? You don't look like you're, like, enthused by that at all. I'm gonna get back with my sweetie pie, and I'm gonna turn that dumb puppet into a toy glider. I guess you two haven't worked out your differences yet. Jesus. You got something to say about that? Nope. Okay. So what did we learn from that? I guess we learned... I'm gonna do a quick round trip of some of the rooms just to see if anything triggered because of that. Did I miss something here? Also, I couldn't help but notice that when we were talking about this, he's clearly reading something here. Oh, he's also got his shoes on the thing, which I guess that explains that. Sorry, Max, I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright, I'll be right. Should only take about 10 minutes. And then I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza? Possibly the snow is tapered off. I have no idea what he went to do. Jealousy, yep. People do that. I really understand. For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? Plan on getting married. I guess we could go and talk to Regina more? Since we learnt that detail, but I don't know if that's going to be part of a conversation now. Oh, but we do know the second person that, that guy. His name is Ben, right? Huh? You don't know him? Oh, we did talk to her about this. I don't know, he didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trillo, right? Wait, we're the ones asking the questions here. So the ultimate thing I think that's going to close this out is the is unlocking Max's locks. So I know I've got one. So oh, hang on. If that day Max proposed to Regina, Could he have been called to the office to talk about that? Maybe? Cool, this lady's got a whip. She's an animal tamer, huh? Sort of? 2 women with whips. That's my cue to shut up and act like a good boy. No. He doesn't have anything to say about this, does he? No. Okay, I could take the long shot and say you were talking about Regina because of what happened that day, because that is something I do know. You know what? I might try that, just for the hell of it. To see if I've gotten anywhere, I guess. Yeah, so I can prove that you weren't talking about the thing because of that. No. Damn it. Ugh. Yep, that was it. Hang on. I want to skip that and come back. I know this is kind of stingy, but I want to preserve my health here. In fact, I could have actually ended it just there, and it would have healed me up. That was dumb. Oh well. Okay, so let's take this top to bottom. Yeah, so my second guess was right. It was about, I didn't actually say it though, but, like, there were 2 things that happened that day. He proposed to Regina, and he smashed, Ben over the head with a bottle. So yeah, that would make sense. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth. The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate with you a new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being more compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about. Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night? Broken bottle. Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Why did you just repeat the same line? Where did you get that? The cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max. What is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this to bottle too. Ben. You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous. You might as well be a magician. Got him. Okay, this might not actually be the end, because this might lead to, talking to Trillo. Possibly? The truth is, yesterday morning, during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben, the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bed creep Yikes. Told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? You talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is the Ben we are talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad, and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me, and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? So I was kinda right. That was a topic of conversation, but that's not why he was called in there. The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me such trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trillo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Trillo? The puppet. The ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Trillo Quist. Should have seen that coming. But Ben Trillo Quist. Shit. Good. Great. I'm so happy about that. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know. That's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed. You hid him? You mean the ventriloquist's puppet? You are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie. You aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous. That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem. None at all. Thank you, Max. You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets. Oh, damn it. I pressed fat fingered A instead of B. Oh wow, this looks far in. Is this game almost done? I'm on the second game right now, Pancakes, so again, spoilers for the second game in the trilogy. But yeah, I finished the first game, so I'm on to the third episode of the second game. So yeah, I've been getting through it. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a sec just to make sure you understand that, to see if, like, you want to leave or not before I proceed, because some of this is... Oh, does this game have huge spoilers? How crazy does this get? So this is early on in the second game. Like, I'm really early in this episode, so there's not a lot of spoilers, I think. The ending of the first game is fucking crazy. It has my favorite moment in it. Does it spoiler anything from the first game? No. But I'm going through the investigation. I'd probably suggest that, like, you probably want to play the second game and experience it yourself. And I'm, like, late in the first investigation, so, like, a lot has been put together about what's going on. So, there is also something that keeps coming up that isn't a spoiler, but... because I don't know what the actual thing is. It's just something everyone's alluding to. But it relates to someone in the first game. So... like, it doesn't explicitly spoil anything, but you're probably gonna know a bit too much about what happens after the first game, if that makes sense. Yeah, sorry, man. Unfortunately, this is that kind of series. Like, I wouldn't want to sit here and say, no, there's no spoilers here, and then something comes along that I just, like, completely forgot or didn't realize was coming. Like, yeah, I don't want to put that on you, so... sorry. I appreciate you coming around. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, so... yeah, it's a shame. Like, I know a few people who are going to be playing this soon as well, and, like, probably would be watching me stream it otherwise, but I've gotten too far ahead of them, so, yeah. It is what it is. Cool. So now we can go and do the thing that he just told us about. Yeah, thanks, Pancakes. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good one, man. Huh. Ben's not here anymore. Yeah. I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. Yeah, probably. If I had to guess, he's probably in the office. What are you thinking, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Oh, don't be so negative. Of course we are making progress. But everyone loved the Ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. Well, I mean, she's kind of related to the big conflict that's been happening so far, so... yeah. It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of those posters. You mean stole one of those posters. Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trillo somewhere in this room. Trillo. Ah, the ventriloquist puppet. Where would he have hidden Trillo? Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, just look at, like, all county... Yep, we already read this. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This is... That's Trillo. That's Ben's puppet. I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. Trilloquist, a ventriloquist's puppet. An operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. An operatic tenor. Why do I have to carry this thing? I don't know. Why do you have to carry that thing? Big top. Cafeteria? Oh, hey, Ben! Hello. Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah. I do indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Alright, let's just give him the thing. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Trillo quest returned to Ben. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Okay. Wait, what? So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see. Maybe we should go to talk to... Hey, wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench. What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Ben? Is that you, Ben? No, I would never. It was me! Yeah, me, down here! You're Trillo? That is Mr. Quist to you, sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Oh, not again. Mr. Quist. Is that better? No! Look at me when I am talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney. Trillo, you talked about insulting people. You promised. Oh my god, he's fucking punching Ben. But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. Oh, I'm sorry, Trillo. Nick, what just happened? Trillo is still a puppet, right? The ventriloquist puppet. Hey, who do you think you are calling me a puppet? Okay. Tell us what you know about the murder. You talking to me? I said you talking to me. Don't look at him when you're talking to me. Trilloquist, you behave, young man. Shut up, Woody. Shut up, Woody. Ugh. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they offed the old man? I guess so? No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts. Trillo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. Yeah, no shit. Flying fraud. Let me lay it out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy. Oh my god, I saw him I didn't actually notice that. I saw him speak when Trillo did. Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Oh yeah, he is fucking doing it. That's actually a really neat detail, because, like, his sprite is usually doing that when in his idle animation anyway, and you can, like, just see his mouth open. That's neat. Oh god, that's such a good, like, act, too, is, like, to have this guy is kind of, like, shuffly and nervous, so, like, you don't really notice when he's doing that, because that's just what he does. So when he starts, like, slightly opening his mouth, you don't also realize that, because your focus draws to Trillo. Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of those dorks around here. Oh, my... But I'll be fair, in this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? Regina, my lovely Regina. She's stunning, right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You'll have to excuse him. He does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I shall marry her. Marry? Okay, hold up. We're stacking up the topics, Jesus. The Ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trillo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up? I've made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were there? Heh, if you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts. You're going to marry Regina? That's right, she doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, she... I don't care, it was my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched. Oh, I know you think that, but... What? I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to... The rest is private. Well, the melody is pretty good. Those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. Thanks. Now that's Trillo here. Now that Trillo's here, does that mean you can talk normally now? Hey, Buttface! Ah! You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trillo? Enough jibber jabber. Let's get to court already. Hey, wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Oh. What in the world happened with Ben and Trillo? Quite a pair, those two. What did that... Oh. Oh no. Now what? Monkey's gonna get ya. Ah! Yow! Yow! Ah! Why did the badge come up? Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey... Ah! My badge! That monkey stole it. What? Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina? You! That monkey! Hey, don't need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Monkey Money? I'm really creative with the names. The monkey is called Money. Yes. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Eh? Wherever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. Go to Mo's. I guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me. Trillo told you he was in love with you? Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart, and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Excuse me? Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? No, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, Max and Trillo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage. Ah, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. Ah, I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet? What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for? Max or Trillo? Now, Max is a bit of a dick. Let's... like, very clearly a huge dick. But, Trillo's a puppet, so... Wait. You do realize that Trillo is a puppet? Oh? I don't care that he's a bit stiff. Oh boy. Nice talking with you, Regina. Alright, back to the lodging house. Guessing Gumshoe's probably left. Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already? Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Yeah, that tracks. Lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. Oh my! If it isn't Mr. Right, if it isn't Mr. Right all the time. Ugh. It's alright to be wrong every now and then, now and again, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Yeah, fuck. So, about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child. Yeah, kinda weird that, like, a... How old was he again? He was like 30, wasn't he? Yeah, kind of weird how a 31-year-old man and an 18 or a 21-year-old man are both kind of enamored with this 16-year-old girl, but I mean, that's part of the course of the game so far, so... She was born and raised in the circus, you know. That means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. This sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus is their everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist's puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply, without complications. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Oh, yes, Money. He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. Makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase him after it. Or chase after him. Eh? Why's that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly. Bravo, bravo. Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Then who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. You mean right now? Of course. Shall we go? Should we go with him now or wait a while? Let's go with Mo. Third floor. Acro's room. This is it? What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. Huh? That's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Monkey who takes care of Acro. Habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. Bet there's probably something in here that's related to the events. Holy cow. There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy. And it's really heavy. Nick, I found it. Your badge. It's right here. Attorney's badge returned to its rightful spot on lapel. So is that still... Oh no, it is the last piece of evidence now. No, that's a shame. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. A cheap ring with an eerie sparkle. From T to R is engraved on it. Well, sounds like Trillo to Regina, I would presume. I think it's about time we wrapped up our investigation. I don't think there's any other... Yeah, Oh, geez, sorry. Yeah, the only other R it could be is Russell, and we don't know anyone else with the first name T, so... Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow? Ugh, who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Oh, okay. Shit. So I do need to go shopping today, but I don't know how long this first thing is going to go for, and if it goes for 2 hours, that's going to be too long. So I might actually stop here for today. And do a bit, maybe I'll do a bit of a longer session tomorrow. Because, yeah, I don't really want to miss out on, my time going to the shops, and if that, I mean, I guess I could go tomorrow, but no, I actually need to go today. Shit. Yeah, because I don't really want to stop like literally in the middle of the part either. Like if I got to part 2 part 2.2 trial, like the second part of the trial, then I'd be fine with that. But I feel like by the time I'd need to wrap up, I would not be that far through it. So I'm gonna play it safe and stop here for the day, I think. So yeah, gonna be doing more of this tomorrow. So I'm gonna be taking some time off around next weekend. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming anything at irregular times though, because that's gonna be a break. But I will be doing this next weekend as well. I want to get back into Bubba As You this week, but that might wait until I'm on my time off, just because then I don't really need to worry about like I can kind of work it around not having work instead of trying to do it like I am at the moment. But yeah, no promises on that, unfortunately, just because I don't really want to stress myself too much, since that's been a lot of work at the moment. Or that's been entirely work at the moment. So yeah, more of this tomorrow. So thank you if you're watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I shall see you all next time.